Hey chat. So
This is our college vlog.
yes, I'm in college now. My hair is like all pretty.
We're both in college.
Yeah. You can see that my hair is pretty grown out. Rat, like it's almost the same length as Rat's.
Yeah, my hair is grown out too now.
And so we're basically doing we're trying to recreate one of our role plays. But we were asking ChatGPT. Oh my god, you can't ask each other all that. So we're saying, hey Chat, generate me a horror role play story using these 2 bits of information. And so we said like Rat's biggest fear is height, like jumping off of something. Is tall heights. Her biggest conceptual fear is abandonment. She eats dinner at 4 p.m. and her best friend is Hema. Hema's biggest physical fear.
Physical is spiders.
And her biggest conceptual fear is being a complete failure, not achieving anything in life, and people leaving her because of it. Hema has anxious attachment style, and Rat has an avoidant attachment style.
Ooh,
so
spicy.
Let's check to generate it up, and we'll get back to you. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start now. The horror story's name is The Descent, a psychological horror role-playing story. Okay, do you want to read the setting?
The setting is an abandoned mountain town shrouded in fog. What is that?
Okay, I'll read it. Okay, the setting. An abandoned mountain town shrouded in fog. A dilapidated funicular station sits at the edge of a sheer cliff, leading into a labyrinth of wooden sky bridges and decaying buildings. No one knows why the town was abandoned, but the locals say that something still lives there. Tonight, Rat and Hema are about to find out why. Okay.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Part 1, The Ascent.
This was your idea, just so we're clear, she muttered, kicking a loose stone off the edge of the funicular platform. It disappeared into the fog, never making a sound.
Hema forced a smile, shifting uncomfortably. I mean, yeah, but like, don't you think it's cool exploring an abandoned town? Rat turned to her. 3:55 p.m. 5 minutes until her usual dinner time. Her stomach churned at the thought of missing it.
I think it's stupid.
Wow, thanks.
She hugged herself, glancing at the rusted funicular cart ahead of them.
What the fuck does funicular mean?
No clue. It sat open, its interior swallowed by shadow.
Let's search up funicular.
This is too advanced for us.
A type of cable or railway system. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Hema. Sorry. We don't have to do this, but if we don't, it's just another thing we said we'd do and never actually did.
Rat scoffed. Oh fuck! I should. What are you afraid of failing as an adventurer now?
Hema didn't answer, but the tightness in her shoulders gave it away. She was always afraid of failing. Just say Rat's item stepped into the funicular, bro. It's not that deep.
Bro, it's a role play.
Yeah.
Fine, but if we die, I'm haunting you specifically.
Part 2, The Descent. The ride down was silent. The fog thickened around them, swallowing the world outside. The cables creaked under the funicular's weight. What does funicular mean, bro? Swaying slightly as it approached the first rooftop bridge. Rat hated it. Every muscle in her body screamed at her to stay still, to keep her feet on the solid ground. Okay, she breathed as the door slid open. That wasn't so bad.
The platform shuddered violently. A low, guttural scraping sound echoed from below. Rat's stomach turned ice cold. Then, the funicular doors slammed shut behind them. They were trapped. Hema whirled around.
What the hell was that?
Rat stepped forward, reluctantly peering over the edge. The fog twisted below, moving like something alive. And then...
a hand. A long, skeletal hand with too many fingers reached out from the mist, dragging itself from the upside of the funicular cables.
Hema!
I saw it too.
Run!
Run!
Bro! They bolted across the wooden bridge, the planks groaning under their weight. Rat's heart slammed against her ribs. The bridge swayed, shifting too high above the abyss. Hema stumbled forward, eyes wide in terror, because something else was here. From the rotting buildings, hundreds of spiders began to spill out, not normal spiders. Their legs were too long, too sharp. Their eyes were hollow sockets, dripping black sludge. Hema, move!
The bridge collapsed. Hima landed hard. Her head spun. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer outside. She was in a dining hall. A long mahogany table stretched out before her, covered in plates of untouched food. It smelled wrong, like meat that had been left out for too long. Go.
Oh. And at the head of the table, someone was waiting. A woman, her face obscured by shadow. Hima's breath hitched. You're late.
Hima looked down. A plate of food sat in front of her. It was her dinner, exactly how she liked it. Her blood turned to ice. What is this?
The woman's head twitched. You should have been better.
Hima's throat closed. The walls were lined with portraits of herself, but in every one, her face was rotting, disappearing. She was failing. She turned to run, but the spiders were here too, and Rat was not.
The heights. Rat landed somewhere high, too high. She was on a rickety watchtower, swaying in the wind. Her stomach dropped. Oh, hell no. The only way down was another bridge. She turned, panicked. Where was Hema? Then she heard it, a whisper. It came from above. The cathedral spire. Rat's breath turned shallow. No, 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 no! Then she heard it again. Hema's voice.
Why did you leave me?
Rat froze. A chill ran down her bones. I didn't!
You always leave.
Always leaves crazy. Okay. Her legs shook as she stepped onto the bridge. One step, then another. The wind howled around her, but she forced herself forward. She had to find Hema. When she reached the cathedral doors, they creaked open. Inside, a single chair sat at the center of the room. Hema was sitting in it. Her head was bowed, her hands folded neatly in her lap. Rat stepped closer. Hema?
No answer.
She reached out. Hema's head snapped up. Her eyes were missing. And then she screamed.
The end. Somewhere below. The dining hall was empty. The food rotted into nothing. The portraits on the wall, one of them was missing. Woo!
Okay. Okay, rate the story.
Okay,
Rate the plot.
honestly, it was a pretty good plot. I think they really played into our our conceptual fears. Like they really got us with
You
this.
always leave.
I was cooked, bro. I read that. Cooked. Okay.
Bro, yeah.
Honestly, I would give that like a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah. It was pretty engaging and everything too,
Yeah.
so it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, chat. See you next time.
Yes, sirs.
Yeah.